I'm running out of time on this one, guys. I don't know if it's going to happen. What is up, my friends? My name is Echothrumium with the Witch event currently going on. Big ups to Clash of Clans and the Halloween event. We have a lot of witch attacks here for you guys today, focusing on Bowitch and Witch Slap. This first one right here is an 11v11 hit. Obviously, the Town Hall 11 being attacked here is not a maxed out Town Hall 11, but we have a beautiful Bowitch attack going on in, starting with this golem and these bowlers over on the eastern side of the base. More are going to be coming in from the south, and we can see this funnel being created from the golem and those bowlers with the witches behind, doing some nice work right there, guys. And then we're going to have the kill squad, like in all Bowitch attacks, going straight through the core. I don't need you guys to tell me this isn't a max Town Hall 11. I know that, but it's still a beautiful attack and one worth sharing right here. The heroes from the opponent are max level. Our attack is obviously from a nearly maxed out Town Hall 11. So the kill squad is into the base, doing some good work right there, busting its way through rage spell, heal spell, and poison spell all in the core of the base as the Bowitch pushes his way through the base. Most of the other attacks we're going to look at today, guys, are from Town Hall 9. So we're looking at Bowitch modifications / Witch Slap, but basically it's the theme of the day. We're talking Halloween coming soon. The Halloween event is going on in Clash of Clans. How do you not make a video featuring these types of attacks, especially on my channel, a channel that was built on the back of Bowitch? Whether you love it or hate it, you have to admit that bowlers and witches get some work done in the current meta here in Clash of Clans. I'm telling you guys, when I look through the war, the attacks used in this war, it was a 30-person war. I would have to say that 80 to 85% of the attacks were using Witch Slap or Bowitch or modifications of the two. I'm telling you guys, it's not what's normally done here in the clan, but maybe it's because of the Witch event and the cheapness, is that a word? And how cheap the troops actually were. Either way, it was used quite a bit. And we're going to jump over here to a Town Hall 9 attack. Our number 25 attacking their number 2013. This is Matiro Deseng, and he's going in with a Bowitch modification. There's no healers in this one right here, but as a Town Hall 9, obviously, you can't cook up your own bowlers. Now, again, guys, this is our number 25 attacker. We're all the way down on the bottom of the map, and we're attacking their number 13, which is right about in the middle. We got the witches coming in from the south and from the west. Bowlers coming into the core right behind that golem and all of those skeletons, which are jumping into the core right about there. And they're going to basically, like I said, like in all the Bowitch or Witch Slap or modification attacks, wreck house in the core. Basically clear out the core of the base and allow for those witches to go around the outside. What we're going to do is just kind of sit back here, enjoy this attack. I'll point out any key things that are going on in the moment, and we'll go from there. As you can see, the queen is about to work on that popping lava hound. It popped, queen's on it. Bowler's distracting those hounds, those pups a little bit, but the queen's doing some work right there. Poison spells on top of those ones, keeping the bowlers alive in the core. And if you take a look at the base, like I said, something you'll see from most of the Bowitch attack strategies, the bases get cleared out. You kind of just see the base disintegrating completely in full as the attack goes straight on through. It's pretty nice. Most attack strategies talk about hog attacks, talk about Laloon attacks. You know, you pick out all the defenses and then cleanup happens around the base. Here, with this attack strategy, the entire base gets demolished and it just starts to, like I said, disintegrate back. There are not a ton of troops left in this attack right here, guys. A couple of archers. We have a golem, which is still doing some good tanking. That pup still on top of the golem. And we do have our queen, and she has her ability. So you're going to see right here, those skeletons, those witches, and the queen are going to come in, take out the final defenses right here. The queen doing some great work, and that golemite was clutch right there, really tanking for all of those troops that were coming around the corner, all those skeletons and witches. And at this point, guys, it's just cleaning up the rest because the queen is going to easily care for that archer tower, as the golemite was still doing some good tanking for it. And the skeletons are making their way over. Queen takes it down. Time to take down the final few structures. Beautiful attack there from our number 25 attacker. And I don't need to go far before I find another one right here from TBT Schweck. And he's going in with a very similar attack strategy right here, guys. As you can see in the composition, there's 1 heal, 1 rage, 2 jump, a poison, and a skelly spell. And this one's going in from the north and from the east. Allow me to take a sip of my Joe. Alright, so again, same strategy. You kind of see the same thing happening in all of these strategies. You start your funnel out on 2 corners of the base, allow them to funnel out for maybe 10 seconds, and then your kill squad is going to go into the core. And here we go, Bowitch dealing with the dragon. I know you guys always are asking about that. And how does it go down? Dragon goes down quickly to the queen and to the witches, all taking out that dragon. Beautifully done right there. And like I said, the base is going to be demolished straight on through, as we have been seeing. Nice jump spell allowing that king to get over to that expo. Another jump spell opening up the entire core of the base right here. And we have a baby dragon that's still working on those witches. Unfortunately, the witches are no longer able to take care of the baby dragon, which was over there in the northernmost portion of the base. King and queen, though, still working their way through. A bunch of witches over here on the eastern side of the base, and they're just pushing through nicely. But this one is not as dominant as we've seen before. Check out that archer tower going down right there to that skelly spell. Really doing some good work. Unfortunately, the mortar took out a good number of them when they were trying to actually hurt that hurt that archer tower. But we have the bowlers going to work on that wizard tower. It's down. Witches are in the core, being tanked for by that king. Really nicely done there. And the queen, again, with her ability intact, is going to help assist and really get this done. She's going to pop through that compartment, take out that archer tower before the archer tower can work on any of our witches. Really well done. Couple of cleanup archers thrown in right there, and the town hall is being chiseled away at by our queen. Bowlers and witches following in behind. Queen's ability, like I said, is intact, or at least it was. No longer now, though. King's working his way around. The queen is distracting really nicely as that king works his way around the base, so that the archer tower was not targeting him. But the mortar has figured it out and is getting to him right there. Clutch bowl right there, and the archers and the witches are going to finish off that defense over the wall. King is going to finish up this mortar, and then all we have is that air defense. It's going to be taken care of for a 100% attack by TBT. 15 versus their number 14. And we roll on to next base, number 15. Lippy goes in with what else but a Bowitch attack. But this one right here, we do have 4 healers in the composition, so something a little bit different than the last few that we did watch. This one's starting out with some witches over in the south and some witches over in the east. This one here with those healers is your classic witch slap attack. Let's see the difference right here. Well, the first difference is the healers. In these attacks, guys, the healers are going to be going in and really supporting those witches as they go around and flank the outsides of the base. Then your kill squad is still going into the core of the base, as we've seen with all of the other attacks that we saw earlier on in this video. But the healers are surprisingly enough to keep those witches alive. What you need to really look for in the witch slap attack is to try and keep yourself away from outside exterior splash damage defenses such as mortars or even bigger wizard towers. They can really mess up the whole job that's trying to be done by those witches. You know, the witches, they build up these huge piles of skeletons, and then for one smash of that wizard tower to take them all out, it's kind of counterproductive. As you can see right over here, that wizard tower is just completely demolishing those groups of skeletons, or at least it was. Now it's targeting the witches, but the witches are being healed up really nicely there, so they're okay. Kill squad is still in the core. The queen's ability was just popped right there, guys. These witches are taking down the air defense, and yes, just in time so that healer can stay alive and keep our witches alive as well. And the wizards and witches right over here under heal, we're taking out that wizard tower, but the skeletons continued on, keep filling out and demolishing everything on the outside of these base walls right here. And it's going to allow for the queen, the witches to shoot over those walls, taking out whatever is on the other side. There's no more heroes left in this attack right here, guys. It's just witches and one witch, and they're basically finishing up this attack with the support of their skeletons. One more wizard is in the bag right now, but the witches are going to be able to get this one done on their own if that's what he chooses to do. and 2 more cannons. As soon as those cannons are done, there is no more threat in this attack, so we can double time through the rest of it here. The skeletons are pounding on that wall. They're getting themselves through. They're going to work on that air defense and that final builder's hut. Beautiful job there, Lippy. There's 2 more attacks I'm going to share with you guys. We're jumping to base number 17 where Cash goes in with another Bowitch right here, guys. 3 Golem, 9 Witches, CC filled with bowlers. A pretty different base design here. I actually kind of like this base design from the opponent. And we have the 3 golems spread wide over here in the northwestern side of the base, Witches all lined up behind. Kill squad of bowlers are going to be coming in very soon. Again, this is your classic Bowitch attack style. Light on the bowlers again because this is a Town Hall 9 attack strategy. But this is exactly how you would set up your Bowitch. Your golem in the front. You split your witches all on the back, then you throw in the bowlers along with those heroes, and they just basically push the core of the base, and they do work as we get to know from this attack strategy. Witches still walking around the base, and you may wonder, how do these witches survive so long on the outside of a base without a healer, without a tank? And the reason is those skeletons tank so nicely for these troops. As long as there's no splash damage defenses that are going to be distracting your troops over on the outside, your witches, the skeletons just tank against those point defenses really nicely because they can't take multiple skeletons out at once. One shot is 1 skeleton death, and when you build up a good number of those skellies, there's a lot of shots that are needed to take them all out. But these witches and this wizard are coming into 2 wizard towers there, which is going to be a bit of an issue for them. Queen's walking around the outside of the base, heading to the south right there, and she's being followed behind by 3 witches and a bunch of skeletons in front. The skeletons are tanking for her right there, doing a good job. And we have 1 bowler, a few witches working on that elixir storage, and basically, what do we have left in this base? Just those 2 wizard towers and 1 archer tower. We could double time through the rest of this one right here, guys, because, well, we know the final result is going to be a triple, and that's what we expect out of this attack strategy over here in Divine Justice, guys. And the queen works on 1 of those archer towers, and we're going to have a bowler working on the other. There he goes, rolling his rocks, taking it down, and we're at 100% right there. Beautiful one, Cash. 1 more for you guys. 1 more, and that's all the way down on base number 25. I shouldn't say all the way down, but TBT again is going in with the same attack. 10 witches, 3 golem, maxed out heroes, CC bowlers. And we're starting out in the north, and we're starting out in the east. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see what's going on. Nice funnel being created. The golem in front right there. 1 of 3 golem being dropped in. More witches and wizards in behind, taking out a lot of those exterior structures. Heroes are in as well right there, guys. And soon the jump, there we go. That jump spell is in. Another golem on the outside of the base over here to tank for those witches. And another one over here tanking. So instead of sending 3 golem into the core, he sends 1 into the core, 1 on each side of the base to tank for those witches that are going on the outside. We have another dragon coming out of the CC right here. Let's see how they're dealt with. Looks like the queen's on top as well as that poison spell. And did a nice job there on those drags. Kill squad's doing work in the core, under rage, you know, going crazy. Overly powered in the core of the base. Doing some really nice work. That golem is also doing a great job over here, tanking for those witches that are right behind. And is the same thing happening over here? It is. Look at this golem tanking for all these witches and all those skeletons behind. About to be golemites, but look at that bowler doing work on that archer tower right there. Unfortunately, not able to finish it off, but this witch, that's what it's called. Keep wanting to call them a queen. The witch will get it done and maintain her life at the same time until she meets up with that bomb. And now look at this cannon. No shot. That cannon is just trying to take out those skeletons. All the while, the witches are taking it down. There's only 1 more defense that could hurt us. That's the mortar, and it's not going to happen. That mortar is going down, as well as that air defense. We're going to get the 100% right here by TBT. Really nicely done again, man. Beautiful 6-pack from this war. But we got to go give love to the, in my opinion, my favorite attack from this war right here, and that was, again, right here on, is this the one right here? Yes, this is the one right here. I'm just going to pause it. We don't need to watch this one again. But Prescott Maddie 58 did the beautiful attack, 11v11. Again, not a maxed out 11, not trying to claim that it is, but a really beautiful attack from this war. If we look at the details right here, guys, we did win this war. Divine Justice 83 and Heischen Termer 79. We had 95.47% damage. Really some beautiful work. Looking over the details right here, my team got oh, look at this, a 99%, almost a six-pack for Hillbilly there, but 1% off. We had Prescott with 6 stars. As we scroll down, we also had TBT with 6. As we saw, we had Cash with 6 stars. Kick 1, Jade got 6 stars. Lippy grabbed 6, and Matiro grabbed 6 stars as well, as did Cubbies. And that's it from this war. But really, it was a fun one. Random spin. Like I said, just a lot of fun. As you can see, I'm starting to mess with the witches myself. But with this event going on 20 attacks and I have a day and a half to do it, probably not going to have enough time to get it done. So I'm probably going to miss out on those 200 gems. And you know I need gems because in my live streams, I'm always gemming to get builders free. Although I haven't been lately because, well, looking at my progress base, I don't have much more to do, guys. And actually, this Archer Tower just finished up. So in this video right here, right now, you're going to get to see me move it from the incomplete side of the base, bam, to the complete side of the base. Unbelievable, I know. But there we go, guys. Looking at my progress base right here, a little off track from the Bowitch we were discussing. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more defenses to upgrade before we are a maxed out Town Hall 10 minus walls and research. Research has consistently been going. 3 days left here on my minions. I usually do this type of discussion in my live streams, which happen Friday and Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, but I figured I'd throw it in a video here for you guys that maybe don't make my live streams but are interested in my upgrades. Right now, guys, the minions are going. I'm getting all of my dark stuff done because I have those maxed out 40/40 heroes, and I have nothing to spend my dark elixir on. So we're going in there with the dark elixir spells next. I'm probably going to go with the Skelly spell yet again, and once all the dark stuff is done, I'll move on over to some of these elixir ones as well because, well, it's just fun to do that. Actually, you know what, guys, while I have you here, why don't we collect this right here, and I could even upgrade a piece of wall for you. Big things happening right now. We have a level 11 wall. Here's the next level 10 wall. I'm going to use elixir to do it because I needed the gold to get something upgrading. Here we go. One more piece of wall going to max up to level 11 for Town Hall 10. They should have like explosion sounds when something like this happens. It should be so exciting because wall is so expensive. But that's been it, guys. Let me get back to my main village. I don't want to leave that set on accident. I am also pushing cups lately. I'm sitting at 4,002. I'm getting close to Titans 3, guys. I've never been in Titans League. I'm going to be making it there soon, maybe even pushing there in Friday night's live stream. Hopefully you guys can come there and hang out with me. Also, guys, if you haven't already heard me discuss Divine Justice, here are the details right here. If you want to come down and be part of the clan or the clan family, which is the circle of clans, 12 clans deep, mind you, all you need to do is meet the requirements that are shown at the end of this video in a card after the ending screen. And the Discord link is right here in the description, as well as on the card that you're going to see. If you meet those requirements and you want to be part of an excellent clan family with 4 YouTubers that are creating content, we have Gambit, we have Clashing Duke, and we have Cleric Dragoon, and of course yours truly. It's a great place to be. You'll be covered. We'll have great clan family. You'll be part of the circle of clans. Just amazing things and even bigger things to come from this family. So guys, that's it. Enough of me babbling on right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Bowitch. If it was too much, I mean, that was 5-6 attacks using those bowlers and witches in this video here, more than I've ever done in one video. Let me know if you liked it or not. I'll also be having a poll up in the right hand side of the video talking about something relating to this topic. And guys, if you want to hit me up on Twitter, you can always do so at Echo Through Me. Guys, I'll see all of you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.